Thanks to HubSpot for sponsoring the video. Let's build an AI agent in ChatGPT that's actually saving me $10,000 a year. And no, you don't need to know how to code to build that. By the end of this video, you will have your own AI agent that reads your email and sends you daily briefing on what's important and what can wait. Yes, there's no coding required. All you need is your laptop, a ChatGPT Plus subscription, which is only $20. And honestly, it pays for itself with this agent specifically, and you can do a lot more in this video so you can like follow through as a guide. Think of this as like your masterclass to building your first AI agent. So why exactly I'm so excited to share this with you is because this is an AI agent that I have personally been using for the last 1 year, and it works every time like a charm. And yes, I have a human assistant who manages my inbox, but even for her, I ask her to read the agent briefing first before she actually spends time on it. And that saves me a lot of money. So this saves me about an hour per day. Okay, so at $30 per hour, that's $210 a week. So multiply that out, that's over $10,000 a year, all for the price of a ChatGPT Plus subscription, which is basically $20 a month. All right, let's actually get to the fun part of the video where we're gonna build the demo. No, we're not gonna build a demo. I'm gonna do the demo, and we're gonna build the AI agent in ChatGPT that reads your email and your Google Calendar. So I hope you have your laptops open. You're gonna go to chatgpt.openai.com. You're gonna end up here. What I want you to do here is like on the lower bottom, like click on your face and go to upgrade plan. I currently have the Plus subscription, which is $20 a month. They also have the Go subscription, which is $8 a month. But with Go, you don't get the agents. With Plus, you get $20 subscription and an agent. So in my opinion, it's so worth it, especially if you are a busy professional, working individual, and you just need somebody to like help you with the emails and your calendar. Like it is so, so, so worth it in my experience. Now we are back on this page, and you're going to click on your face again. And now we're going to go to settings. So on the settings, what we're going to do is go to apps, because now we need to connect your Gmail and your calendar. So your Gmail and calendar should already be showing up here, like the apps. If they don't show up here, you just click add more and then search for the Gmail and calendar. For example, you can like type search here and it will show up. So, but we already have that. So we're going to go back to the app section again. So now what you're going to do is click on this. So as you can see, like my email, my business email is connected. I can only connect one email at a time. This is actually a limitation. I wish I could connect more emails because I literally have 5 emails. I'm not even counting my work email yet, because I have my business email, I have my personal email, and then I have 2 other random email inboxes that I created. So, but it only lets me do one. So you can also, like for testing purposes, if you don't feel comfortable giving your email access to ChatGPT, or ChatGPT access to your email, then you can also create like a test email account just to test this feature out and see if this is something that you want to apply. I also selected the developer mode, so like it does all of these actions. Then we go back to calendar, and you're going to connect your calendar here. So again, I have the developer mode on, so it automatically like does all of these activities. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start a new chat. And here, what I want you to do, click plus, and we're going to trigger the agent mode. So you need to click agent mode here. And then in the apps, you're going to select this drop down, and you're going to select Gmail and Google Calendar. Now we're going to write our prompt. So this is the exact prompt that I have currently scheduled. So what it's doing is basically giving it instructions: search my Gmail and Google Calendar, send a concise daily brief that includes top 5 urgent emails, today's calendar, and open focus blocks, because that's what I want. You can obviously like customize it to like your liking and what you prefer. And then I ask it like add a dedicated section for my human assistant. As I told you earlier, that I have my assistant read this daily briefing before she actually spends time on my inbox, because it also helps her save time, essentially me time and hours and money. So you can add as many custom sections as you can. So we have our prompt ready. You can like write your own custom prompts as well, but like this is a good starting point. So now this is ready. We're gonna hit enter, and it's gonna start cooking. And it's gonna take a little bit of time to like go do the agentic thinking and kind of like give me a response back. And while we're waiting for this agent to finish, I wanted to suggest some ideas. Let's say if you want to build more AI agents like this to save you time in other areas of your work, then this free guide from HubSpot, how to use AI agents to save 20 plus hours a week, will help you do exactly that The guide walks you through 5 practical AI use cases you can actually implement, from automating email responses in your own voice and tone and building systems and briefs that you can use basically before going into any meetings. For example, imagine you have a call in 5 minutes. You drop in the person's name and the agent pulls their company background, role, recent activity, and even potential talking points so you can walk into the meeting prepared instead of scrambling on LinkedIn last minute, which I do. I shouldn't be doing that. My favorite part is that section on how to get better outputs from AI, how to properly warm it up before asking complex questions, how to use voice prompting to give it more context, and how to have it ask clarifying questions so it starts working. I like that each use case shows the skill level and the tools that you would need to use so you can pick that fits you. If you're building AI agents or just trying to save time in your day, this is worth checking out, and it's free. I'm linking it in the description below. Thanks to HubSpot for creating this free guide and sponsoring this portion of the video. All right, now let's go check back in on our AI agent and see how much progress it has made. So once it's done finishing, the other thing you're gonna do is you're gonna like take this request and you're gonna schedule it. For example, here's when I was building my first agent. The next thing after you are satisfied with the output that it's giving you, you're gonna type this prompt. Can you send me daily updates? This is where it's gonna like schedule it for you. And I have it scheduled twice a day to run daily, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. So morning is when I basically check my email and my assistant basically checks. And then afternoon is basically when my assistant is already logged off, but I need to see like what updates were made on my calendar. And honestly, a lot of people ask me how I do all of it, like a full-time job, kids, side hustle, like a lot of these automations and systems I've built like have been a great asset. So now once you have it scheduled, then you're going to be able to like find all your schedule here, where you're going to go in settings and it's going to show you like the AI agents that you have scheduled. Currently it's like super slow. Okay. So now you're going to see this pop up, which is like called schedules. So you're going to click here, and here you're going to see the schedules that it has for you. You're going to click on manage, and the as you can see, like these are the things that I have scheduled. Now, let's say if you have scheduled something and you're not satisfied, you don't have to like start all over again with prompting and like having the AI agent search. What you can do is like click here. You can also like modify the subject name of the email, and also like give it more specific instructions, and also like select if you want to select it daily and what time. So this is my afternoon email that I want to get. You can hit save, but for me, I'm gonna just cancel, and this is my morning one. And in the morning, it sends me at 7:45 a.m. And it is as simple as that. You could at any time, you can like go here and pause. You can also delete it. But what the final email looks like is basically an email like this. It sends me on my personal email and my business email, basically the daily summaries. And I have auto forward on this email subject, and it forwards it to my work email. It's a hack. You don't have to do that. I am signed up on ChatGPT with my personal email, so that's why it sends to my personal email. If I could do it all over again, I'll use my business email where I want most of the automation. So, for example, it sent me this today. I can show you more. Like this is another one. Then it sent me this as well. So yesterday I was giving a talk at a university of San Diego, UC San Diego, and it basically gave me this message in a summary. So basically, like this is how it looks, and it's been honestly been a game changer. And I wish I had done this earlier, because it's been such a huge help in terms of like help just with the admin work, because I hate doing the admin work. And it honestly, it does pulls the meeting, it prioritizes unread messages, and it also tracks if there are any follow-ups that you need to do. And you can customize it as much as you can. You can also use like the free ebook that I shared to like come up with more ideas. All right, in addition to the inbox management agent, I wanted to show you another example here. Basically, I'm asking it to become an AI tutor, and I'm going to make sure that I enable the agentic mode here. And basically, I've given it custom instructions because I want to learn AI and machine learning. So I basically tell it like your job is to teach me AI, machine learning, Python, and data science. And each lesson should include this, and the keep lesson concise. And I'm going to hit enter. So the idea of me showing you this example is to show you that there are so many other use cases that you can use the AI agent for. You can build your own custom AI agent for based on your use case. For example, let's say if you're watching a GitHub repo, you can actually build a GitHub AI agent monitor and ask it to like monitor it daily and send you an update if there's a change. You can also build like a news agent and ask it to basically give you daily AI news or finance news or whatever it is. So here's an example that it gives me. So this lesson is on list comprehension in Python. It followed the instruction that I gave it. It's a little bit long, but I can ask it to like even shrink it even further. And then it also gave me a 5-minute exercise. So similar to like my inbox, I'm going to ask it to schedule it to run daily so it can email it to me. Anyways, the idea here is that you can build custom agent for your use case based on what is important to you. So you don't stop yourself just with the inbox management agent itself. There are so many other options that you can try. And if this was helpful, let me know in comments and let me know what other AI agents you would like me to build and demo for you. With that, I hope you're having a beautiful day. I will see you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.